Pytest. In this tutorial, we will learn what Pytest is, we will see how to install Pytest, and we will look at some basic examples to get started with Pytest. So Pytest is a fully featured Python testing tool. It can perform unit level testing to system level testing. It can be used for TDD development as well as BDD development. It can be used with continuous integration systems such as Jenkins and Travis CI. To install Pytest, you can install Pytest using pip or easy install commands. Let's install Pytest using the pip command. It says requirement already up to date because Pytest is already installed on my system, but you can install Pytest on your system using the same command. You can also install Pytest by downloading the source file from the python.org website. You can go to the python.org website and download the pytest.zip file from here. Extract the contents and use the python setup.py install command to install Pytest. To check the version for the Pytest, you can use the py.test -- version command. Let's see. Sorry. So it says Pytest version 2.9.1, which is probably the latest version available right now. Now let's look at a basic example on how to run tests using Pytest. So we have defined a function func of x which returns the value x plus 1. Now to test this function, we have defined another function test_answer. In the test function, we have written an assert statement which checks if the func of 3 equals 4. The test will pass if the assert statement evaluates to true and it will fail otherwise. Now let's run this test. So I've run the exact same piece of code in a test_ex1.py file. Now to run this, I need to write py.test and provide the file name, so which is test_ex1.py. So you can see that it shows us a detailed output of the test. It says it collected one item from test_ex1.py file and one test passed in 0.04 seconds. For example, here we have defined two tests. The first test asserts if an alphabet is present in a string, and the second test tests if one string is equal to another. I've written the same piece of code in a .py file. Now let's run this test. I'll give the file name. So you can see that it says it has collected two items. That means basically two tests from the test_ex2.py file and two tests passed in 0.06 seconds. You can also run custom tests. By this, what I mean is that using the py.test-k command, you can run custom tests which start with a particular name. Now let's try this out. So I'm going to change the name of this test to test_boo_1. And when I run py.test command using this as an argument to -k, it should run only one test and ignore the rest two tests which are present in this folder. So you can see that it says one test passed and two deselected in 0.01 second. Let's move forward. In the next tutorial, we will see how Pytest allows us to write tests using less boilerplate code. We will also look at some of the features which Pytest provides, such as markings and fixtures. We will also see how different plugins can be added to Pytest to enhance its capability and functionality.